Nobody told you the truth when you sat in that chair. If you've ever walked out of a salon feeling older than when you walked in, and couldn't explain why, what happened wasn't bad luck. It was one of 3 specific haircuts that are quietly aging women over 60 faster than almost anything else. Let's stop these 3 ugly mistakes together, because your natural elegance and those beautiful eyes deserve so much better than what they've been getting. I researched the worst style and beauty mistakes and youth-boosting fixes for mature women, so you get simple, proven transformations that work instantly. Today we're exposing 3 haircuts that age you fast, and replacing each one with the exact cut that lifts, brightens, and transforms. By part 3, you'll want to pause this video and go straight to your phone to book that appointment. I mean it. And the very first haircut? I see it on 9 out of 10 women over 60. Every single week. Let's go. The helmet bob. You spent 45 minutes in that salon chair, and walked out feeling invisible. That feeling is not in your head. It is the helmet bob, and it is the single most common haircut aging women over 60 right now. Here is what no one explains while you are sitting in that chair. The traditional rounded bob curves softly inward at the jaw, creating a circular silhouette around the face. At 20, that softness reads as youthful. At 60, gravity has already pulled the face downward, and a circular shape mirrors and amplifies exactly what you are trying to reverse. The jaw looks heavier. The cheeks look flatter. The entire face disappears inside a soft, round frame that is doing none of the heavy lifting it should be. This one thing is doing more damage than you realize. The helmet bob is also almost always finished with too much product and a round brush blow dry that bakes the shape into a rigid, unmovable dome. Hair that does not move does not reflect light. Hair that does not reflect light reads as dull, flat, and quietly older. Here is the swap you need. The architectural bob. Keeps the length at the chin or just below the jaw, but everything else changes. The perimeter is blunt and horizontal. A clean, sharp line that acts as a visual stop against gravity. Instead of curving softly inward, it sits flat and intentional. That single structural choice creates the impression of a lifted, defined jaw. It frames your bone structure the way a great picture frame makes a painting look like it belongs in a gallery. Honestly, the first time I understood the difference between a rounded perimeter and a blunt one, I could not unsee it. Now I notice it on every woman I pass. Ask your stylist for internal thinning only, not surface layers. Internal thinning removes bulk from beneath the top layer while keeping the surface smooth, shiny, and light-catching. The ends stay thick and blunt. The shape stays clean. The hair moves when you move, and that movement is what reads as young and alive. One more detail that changes everything. Tuck one side behind your ear. That single asymmetric move opens the face, draws the eye directly to your cheekbones, and adds a diagonal line of energy that a symmetrical helmet bob never achieves. Diagonal lines are active. They suggest confidence. And confidence is the most youthful thing you can wear. Swap this. If you are finishing your bob with a full-volume round brush and firm hold spray, trade it for a flat iron on low heat that lightly turns the ends under, or keeps them pin straight. Let the shape do the work, not the product. One maintenance tip. Blunt ends only stay architectural if they are trimmed every 6 to 7 weeks. Let them grow uneven, and the whole effect softens into exactly what you were trying to escape. Yes. That simple. Part 2. The second ugly cut is one most women would never suspect. It looks tidy. It looks sensible. And it is quietly one of the most aging haircuts in existence. Stay right here. The uniform layer cut. Have you ever asked for layers to add volume, and somehow ended up looking flatter than before? That is the uniform layer cut. And it is aging women over 60 in a way that almost nobody talks about out loud. Here is the insight that changes everything. Uniform layers, the same length removed at regular intervals from root to end, create a triangle. The hair sits flat at the crown where you need the height, and fans out at the ends where you do not need the width. For women over 60, who often experience thinning at the top and softening at the jaw, the triangle shape is the worst possible silhouette. It emphasizes exactly what gravity has already done, and adds nothing to counteract it. This is the one that made a close friend of mine realize why every salon visit for 10 years had left her disappointed. The uniform layer cut is also the most common result when a stylist does not know how to customize for mature hair. It is the default, the safe option, the one that looks technically correct in the chair and quietly wrong in every photograph. The swap is the soft shag, and the difference is immediate. A soft shag is built on dramatic length variation, not uniform removal. Shorter layers are placed specifically at the crown to create internal lift, real lift, not teased or sprayed lift. Longer layers are left at the perimeter to maintain length and movement. The result is a silhouette that is tall where you need height and softly tapered where you need definition. The curtain bang is the soft shag's most powerful companion. Two sections swept from the bridge of the nose outward toward the cheekbones, parting at the center. It is not a wall across your forehead. It is a veil. It softens the forehead gently while drawing every eye directly to yours. At 60, your eyes are your most commanding feature. A curtain bang makes sure everyone in the room knows it. Honestly, I have seen this combination, soft shag plus curtain bang, take 5 years off a face in a single appointment. Not because it is magic, because it is geometry. Swap this. If your stylist is cutting your layers with straight horizontal passes, ask for point cutting instead. Point cutting means the shears enter the hair at an angle, creating shattered ends that stack on top of each other. That stacking doubles the visual impression of thickness, without adding a single strand. For styling, air dry with a lightweight mousse and scrunch the sections upward as the hair dries. Add dry shampoo on completely clean hair to separate and define the layers. No round brush. No heat. No hour-long process. This one is everything. One maintenance tip. The soft shag needs a shape refresh every 7 to 8 weeks. Once the length variation between crown and perimeter starts to even out, the lift collapses, and the whole point of the cut goes with it. What is waiting in part 3 is the ugliest cut of all three, because it is the one most women ask for by name, thinking it is the safe, classic choice. I will show you exactly why it is not. The short round crop. This one is going to surprise you. The short round crop, close all over, uniform length, gently rounded at every edge, is the haircut that millions of women over 60 ask for specifically, because someone told them it was classic, because someone told them it was low maintenance, because somewhere along the way, short and easy became the same sentence. And that sentence is costing you years. Here is the painful truth. The round crop creates a sphere around your head. Every edge curves. Every line is soft. And softness, when it surrounds the face from all directions, removes all structural definition from the jaw, the temples, and the cheekbones. The face looks rounder. The neck disappears. The one part of the head that should be leading, your face, gets swallowed by an even shape that has no direction and no intention. There is one thing about this cut that I see women realize mid-conversation. And the moment they see it, they cannot unsee it. The round crop also tends to be finished wide at the sides and close at the crown, which is the opposite of every proportion that reads as youthful. Wide at the sides emphasizes any softening at the jaw. Low at the crown removes height. Together, they create a silhouette that is literally the inverse of what you want. This is where the modern pixie bob changes everything. The modern pixie bob is tight and tapered at the nape, close to the head, revealing the neck and the jaw-to-ear line, which is one of the most elegant parts of your entire silhouette. And it is long and sweeping at the front, with a diagonal fringe that crosses the forehead and grazes the cheekbone on one side. That diagonal is an arrow. It points directly at your eyes. It creates asymmetry, and asymmetry is energy. Circles are static. Diagonals move. Honestly, I have never seen a well-executed modern pixie bob that did not make the woman wearing it look like she knew something everyone else in the room had not figured out yet. Silver and gray hair has more natural texture and grit than pigmented hair. Most cuts fight that. The modern pixie bob uses it. The natural wire in silver hair gives this cut grip and shape without product. While younger women buy expensive sprays to fake that texture, your hair is producing it for free. Swap this. If you have been finishing your short cut by lifting sections upward with your fingers for height, reverse the direction entirely. Rake fingertips forward and to the side. The hair should fall toward the face, not away from it. One pump of a lightweight cream pomade. That is your entire routine. One maintenance tip. The tapered nape is the engine of this entire cut. Once the nape grows past its clean line, the silhouette loses its intentionality. Book a neckline refresh every 5 to 6 weeks. It takes 10 minutes and it saves the whole shape. You needed to hear this. You now have the 3 ugly cuts, the 3 best cuts, and exactly what to ask for when you walk back into that salon. The chair is waiting. The cut is decided. The only question left is when. You just learned 3 haircut mistakes that most women spend years making. And the 3 specific cuts that replace every single one of them with something that actually works for your face, your bone structure, and your hair right now. You didn't just watch a video. You changed how you'll walk into that salon next time. Wear your next cut with the confidence it was always meant to carry. Tell me in the comments, which of these 3 ugly cuts have you been getting without realizing it? Drop a comment and let me know. I read every single one, and I want to hear from you. Next time, we are covering the one color mistake that makes even a perfect haircut look instantly dated, and most women find out too late. Like this video, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path, and I'll see you in the next one.